What's up, guys? Welcome back to the desert. We're running the ridges again, out here in search of bighorn sheep deadheads. And with my buddy Mike. And if you guys remember last week, I was with Mike and I was calling him Converse Man because he was hiking in Converse. Well, what do we have here? I feel like I am Mike at this time because I forgot my boots and he lent me his Converse. So he had two pairs. And now I'm in the desert looking for sheep in Converse shoes. It's gonna be a fun video. Hopefully we find a few. It's like a 3-day trip. So I'm confident we're gonna find something. Stick with us, guys. It's gonna be a good one. Starting up this wash bed, Mike and I just barely split up. And this is typically how most of these hikes start. You walk a wash and you'll glass all the little cuts off the wash. I'm gonna try to get some elevation today because I brought some 18 by 56 Vortex binos. All right, we're about to top out to where I could see a really good canyon. It's got some good glassing, so I'm gonna post up here and see if I can't pick one out. This country is so glassable. I think glassing is gonna be possibly the most effective. And I wouldn't be surprised by the end of this if more of the sheep that we do find are glassed up. I've got the first skeleton of some kind. I was up on the top glassing, and man, in this wind it's made glassing a little bit tough. But I kind of looked back in the direction I just came from and kind of around the corner of this little pocket and glassed in the bottom and could see a rib cage. So I'm walking down to it now, and you've got some spine there, and I do see the rib cage right below me, but no head so far. Converse are getting me around, but man, it's rough. So yeah, check this out. That's what I could see in the glass. You see those little rib bones. There's a pelvis. And I didn't see anything above. That's kind of where it all starts. So we'll go down and see if we can find it. What is that? Now, I am in the same wash, but quite a ways away. I wouldn't suspect that that's what I had up there, but I guess it could be. Yeah, just a little U. Huh. Count it, that's one. Just not a ram. Well, some days it's your day and some days it's not. Today I did not pick the right lines, but lucky for our crew, Mike did. He found 2 rams. He sent me pictures of the one and it looks like a pretty fresh kill. Dude, the lightweight sheephead champion of the world.
Oh. Don't call me the champ for nothing.
Horns. Dang, dude. Oh man, he is in nice shape, huh? Did his horn pop off?
Yeah, so that's why I put that shed strap on there. Dude, it kept it together the whole time.
He did it all in the Converse. The dark ones.
The blacks. They came in handy today.
I was convinced that the limited edition Fall Summit Converse was the ticket to my success today, and it failed me, dude.
Well, he just has to get used to him. He hasn't been built into it, you know? It's like Bane says, you were merely adopted by the dark. I was born in it.
Dude, that's pretty cool, man. Nice find.
Yeah, can't complain.
I wasn't too far from this one. Not like crazy far, but a couple hills and, you know, an angle that was by no means would I ever have seen it. All right, everybody watching, we got a pop quiz. What is faster delivery than Amazon Prime?
What's faster delivery than Amazon Prime? I don't know.
Jeremy Boots Delivery Deluxe.com. Oh man, I spent all day in these Converse, and like I said, I can see how he does it. I just don't understand why he does it, because to me that was very uncomfortable. So I got lucky, guys. I called my buddy Jeremy to see if he wanted to come out and hike with us and look for sheepheads. Jeremy and I connected last year on my Deadhead Grand Slam tour, and we found a pile together. And he just so happened to be literally driving from Reno past the area that we're at. So he bought me some boots at Shields and he just dropped him off on the side of the highway in the bushes. Jeremy, dude, he was so big. My feet hurt so bad. Not only is it just tender, they're too small, so my toes are crammed. Like the tops of my toes are getting sore. Toes are just starting to look like this. So we're gonna go pick up my boots. I think we're gonna relocate area and find somewhere to pop up our camp, cook dinner, and have a good night. So again, like I said, Mike's holding it down for the crew because he's got the 2 and the 1 is super nice. Just got to make sure it doesn't fall off the flatbed.
I know it. We got it on the flatbed right now. We strapped it down and hopefully good enough.
Yeah, it should be pretty solid. Well, it turns out putting up a teepee tent, probably any tent in the wind, is not very fun. But I've got the teepee tent. I'm going to strap it down, tighten it, make it look pretty, and get my sleep system set up. I got a couple more stakes to put in there, but it's hard when you're pretty much hammering them into rock. Okay, we've got the dinner champs. Another ribeye. If you guys have been watching the videos, I've been pounding ribeyes lately, but I learned Mike's not a fan.
Not me.
He went burger and yams. I've got ribeye and yams, and then to get back hydrated, which I did not drink hardly any water. It's crazy when it's cool, when it's windy, it's so easy to just simply forget about drinking water. And I find myself getting the most stiff, the most muscle cramps on the cold weather hunts, not so much the hot weather hunts because I drink a lot of water. So stay hydrated using the rainbow sherbet. Did you like it?
I thought it was delicious.
Like a dessert.
I was going to say it topped off my no seasoned beef and yams like it was a dessert out in the mountains. Okay guys, day 1. I had high expectations, I'm not going to lie. But man, am I happy that Mike pulled it off and got a nice one here to camp. It's always good just to have something to look at, something to enjoy. And we've got 2 rams to camp already. And then tomorrow, we're going to hit this country right behind us. And my buddy Jeremy's going to come hit it with us. So it should be a good time. 3 of us out there, something's going to get picked up. So stay with us, and we'll see you guys in the morning.
Since you asked for it, we made it. We are now offering the limited entry subscription box, guys.
And what is that, you wonder? That is our month-to-month subscription box. It's only $30 shipped. And so it's like Christmas every single month, where we will send you a Hush mystery item. Could be a shirt, could be a hat, maybe it has a moose antler on it, an elk, but it's gonna be designs and colorways that'll never be restocked or reproduced anywhere ever.
Plus, since you're getting a subscription box every month, your names will go into the hat automatically for any future giveaways that we do.
So automatic entries. It's like having fun every single month. It's the best $30 you're gonna spend each month, and it's on our website at gethushin.com. Is this the pocket?
This is the pocket. Eric's got at least 2 in him today. He said 1, but I don't believe it. I believe 2 is coming out of there. I got at least 2 also, but 1 would be good. 30 for the trip is perfect. Eric needs at least 1.
Mm-hmm.
1 to 2 today, and then I think we'll be golden.
All right, we're starting the day off with a big push to get some elevation. So I've been up here just kind of running and gunning with the binoculars on the tripod, and I just peeked over this edge, and I've got a spine in the very bottom, and then on the side hill, actually on the steep side hill, there's a body and just bones spread out. So that one's a little closer. I'm gonna keep my elevation and go check that one out. Oh, the jaw and everything, but no head. There's a chance that thing could have rolled down. It's pretty steep right here. Typically don't find them on this steep side hills. But man, when you find their bones, they sure stand out. Here's what you're looking for. That head is right over there. We're gonna go see what's going on. There's something in the bottom. I glassed the spine, and it looks like a horn core down there. But I cannot tell for the life of me what it is because it's just so windy. We got a body. We finally found the head, but it's just a ewe. Huh. Well, at least we found something. At least we discovered what it was, because could have wasted a lot of time looking around and not what we're looking for. But yeah, this head is whatever's down there in the bottom. I'm trying to figure it out, but I can't quite make it out. Well, like I feared, it is a U and it is old. Yep, not what you want right there. That's what I glassed earlier. And sometimes it's just glassing something like that that'll lead you to a big ram head, but not this time. Up here, it's pretty easy to get frustrated. There's really no signs or clues that let you know if you're getting any closer to find a deadhead sheep. So sometimes you just have to slow down, enjoy it, and soak it all up. You've got to just cover as much country as you can and glass as much as you can. And if there's one guy that's pretty good at that, it's Mike. Look at this guy in his natural habitat. The freaking desert runner did it again. Dang.
Oh.
What the heck? Oh man, he's pretty.
He's a good ram.
Yeah, like you said, he shrunk up a little bit on the edges, but
yeah,
he's locked on there probably.
Yeah, he's not coming off.
Dang, so you got that one and then glass these two right here, huh?
Yeah, and there was 2 more U's over the other side, but I didn't want to pick them up too much. Thought there was more rams down there.
God.
But yeah, 5 within this one canyon.
I'm glad we got something out of that hike, because that was rough for me and Jeremy too.
It was rough for me. I didn't have high hopes for this area, but persistence.
Yep. You walk enough, you'll get what you're looking for out here. Well, we moved spots, and while we're driving down the road, Mike saw some bones. Look at this. That's the horn I could see.
It looks like a sheep horn. Look at that, so perfect.
It's a deadhead, that counts. Whoa. Dude,
look at him.
that's actually kind of cool. What kind of cow is that? Dang, dude.
That's like one of them Pamplona, Barcelona bulls.
Are those annuli rings? How old is he?
I don't know. I don't know how to read these, but I'm guessing that's what his ears are.
That's pretty funny.
But that's freaking cool, that shape.
It's crazy once you like start to look for dead things, how many dead things you actually start to see. I don't know if the desert just has more dead stuff or because it's wide open you see them more, but just to come out here and purposely start looking for bones, that's all you see. And I saw this from the road.
I told him, I said road bone shed hunting, head hunting, it makes sense.
Man, I just about had a heart attack. Started getting into some sheep sign, and I really haven't been in much at all. So as soon as I saw sheep sign, got pretty excited. Came over this little rise behind me, and as soon as I topped out, just a big old rib cage. Oh, that's a giant ram. I'm pretty sure it's got to be a moo cow. It's just so big, yeah. Just a moo cow, stinky old moo cow. It's been tough, guys. It's just not my day, not my trip. But I'm gonna sit down right here in glass and see if I can get lucky. I mean, you're always in the game. Count yourself out ever up here. And you just never know where you're gonna stumble on one. Thank goodness for glassing. Come on, I need this so bad. That was a pretty cool moment. I wish I had it all on film. Mike hit me on the radio and said that he found the head to the body that he saw. So he thought that there was no head, and he went up higher in the canyon and found the head. So he's on one, and guys, I think I just glassed a sheep. There's a skeleton down there, and I'm almost positive I can see the horns. But I'm gonna throw it on the binoculars right here in the Ollin, and we'll look at this together. Sorry it's so windy. Hopefully the audio is decent. I need this to be a ram. I need it to be a ram so bad. God, it looks like the size of a sheep. And again, I can see either horn core on one side and horn on the other. I think we've got a ram. God, I hope it's not a ewe or just a moo cow. I have to get down there eventually to check this out, and fingers crossed that it's a big ram. So here's my view set up on the tripod. I've just been carrying this, no backpack, and that ram is down in this cut right here, and it's right there in the screen, and let's pray that it's a big old ram head. Check this out, we're right above it. There's the stomach matter, all the hair, and I see horn. Oh, come on, be a good one. It doesn't look like it's like super heavy, so it's probably not that big. But we have horns. Oh, hey dude, not bad. That's why it looked so long and skinny. Just a young ram. Oh, but there's still some meat on the bones, which I could tell it was dark, so I knew it was probably going to be in decent shape. Just a young ram. Man, I needed that. Oh, I've walked so many miles on this trip just to get the icebreaker first ram. It's not a mega, but it's in good condition, so that's pretty cool. Oh, I glassed this from up there, not quite the rock bluff, not quite the skyline, kind of in the middle. And man, I got lucky to see this. That's why this side looked so much longer. I just couldn't see how this one dipped away. Oh yeah, better than I thought. A little bit better than I thought. It's actually kind of cool. Look at that. Holy smokes, that's the first one I've really been able to do that with. Dang. Oh man, he stinks real good. And his nose is chewed off. That actually might be a lion kill. But man. Whoa, there he goes. Yep. Figured that wouldn't last long. Just a nice young sheep. Man, when they're this young, I don't even know how to age them, but they got like the whole land tip. Who knows? 3? Is it 3 years old? 3 or 4? Like 3.5, 4 is my guess. Just the first line you could really make out is this one. But man, I'm stoked. I walked so many miles to get that, so I'm not going to complain about its size. It's in great condition. Lucky for me, I get to take him home and clean him up with the rest of them. Yeah, that nose got murked. He might have been a lion kill. We'll pop off that lower jaw too. Well, Mike and I both found one on this hike, so you got to be pretty stoked on that. And even though it's just a young ram, I'm super grateful. Just happy to have the opportunity to be out here doing this fun stuff, guys. All thanks to you for supporting our channel, buying our merch, supporting our partners. We're able to do this a lot more now than we ever have been. So thank you guys. Love you all. And man, I hope you guys enjoy these videos. They're like I said, it's a curveball from what I typically film this time of the year. I'm usually out getting elk sheds, but these ram deadheads, I have been having so much fun with them. So if you're gonna enjoy it, if you are enjoying the video, let me know in the comment section. But I'm gonna snag this and head towards the truck. I've got a pretty good push and there's not a lot of daylight, so I better get moving. Mike just got back. He's got his horn core and his one horn, unfortunately. He didn't find the other side. So here's homeboy. He's at the truck. Let's go see what Mike found. Dang, look at the horn cores on this thing. Whoa. Yeah, that's nice. Wow, look how heavy that is.
Big old boy.
Dang it, dude. So
Dude, I could not find that second
that's
teeth.
random. That's rare, huh? To not find the other side.
Yeah,
It's
his
happened to
body
me.
was 2,000 yards away, so whoever drug him like a mile. Just could not put it together.
Oh, that's a nice one. Heavy and long, like good curl,
He's
good mass. Yeah, he's still heavy. Still heavy here at the tip.
We came out with a ram today, each.
That's a win. I finally got one.
And we just added a cherry on top with a cow.
With a cow from the road.
This guy's lamb tip. You love some curl.
So I've got a new meal. I have not tried this. Mountain Ops is dropping their dehydrated meals, and I have never tried any of them. So this is the breakfast scramble, freeze-dried egg, potato, and sausage. What I love about this Summit is the lid. Man, I've had some stoves in the past where you just cannot trust that lid. Okay, we gave it some time. I'm gonna try to get you guys a good look at the food. Show you the consistency of this stuff. It looks pretty dang good. So obvious whole food, potato, egg, and sausage right there, looking pretty solid. Let's give it a try. What's impressive is looking back on the ingredients list, and it's pretty much whole food: sausage, potato, egg, some butter. I think it mentioned cream. Let's try it. The definition of a breakfast skillet. Now, my potatoes, I don't know why. Maybe I was a little impatient. They're not cooked through all the way, but the flavor's good. A very natural egg, sausage, potato flavor. Some Hush seasonings would be really good on it, not to knock the flavor itself, but some Hush and garlic butter herb would be so good on this. And if it was a meal I was going to design, I would probably cut the potatoes in half. The ingredients are great. They're listed right on the back. And that is 2 servings, so this is definitely going to fill me up and fuel me up for the next portion of the hike. Took everything I had to climb a lot of elevation and then walk off to this edge, and as soon as I got here it started raining. But I wanted to get here because it's just glassing central. Look at this. There's this side and this side. It's steep, it's rugged, and you know, if there's anything dead, that their heads are in the washes and in the cut. So I'm gonna get the tricer out, mow it down, and do the best I can to turn up a ram before I've got to be back at the truck in like an hour and a half. Well, I could tell it was coming. This is not what you'd expect in desert sheep country, and I am not in a great spot for wet hiking. And this white is already taking away the ability to see white bones. Like, I look around and everything's white up at this elevation. All right, guys, this absolutely beautiful. And I feel like I should share this story with you guys, how Mike and I kind of became buddies and ended up hitting the hills together. I obviously got into the sheep stuff last year, and this year it looks like he started his channel Fall Summit. And man, YouTube knew who to serve it to, because they served it to me, and I started watching him out here picking up sheep heads and was just stoked to find some content, stoked to see that, you know, there's just somebody else out there that shares this passion. We connected. I reached out to him. I commented on his YouTube videos, and I told him, I said, hey man, if you ever want a hiking buddy, let me know. I've got some spots I want to check out and areas I want to hike into. And he responded, heck yeah. And last week was the first week that we connected on a hike. We went on the hike with my family. So he started this new channel, this new Instagram, Fall Summit, in hopes to just inspire people, spread a positive message, and just share the things he loves, which is relatable. It's what I do, why I started filming this. But he shared with me when he started his channel, he had a conversation with his dad. He told me that he told his dad if he ever gets a chance to hike with Eric, it's God's sign that him doing False Summit, building his channel, is the right move in the right direction. And it wasn't maybe a month or two later that we're out here together and we connected. And so I'm like, dude, that's God's sign that you're doing it right, that you've got to follow this passion and continue to upload and put in time and effort into your channel and your Instagram. So kind of a God moment. Seems fitting with a view like this. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Sometimes you got to be vulnerable. You got to put yourself out there. And I've said this before, not on this channel, but you're never going to know what your blessings are unless you put yourself out there. This is a perfect example. I'm blessed to be friends with Mike now and hike with him, and he got the blessing to come out here and hike with me. It sounds like he's been watching the channel for a while, so I think that's super cool.